if you could see a man's dick size, like you could see a girl's boobs, a whole lot of men would shut the fuck up.
100%. But girl, I'm your dating coach. I'm your fairy godfather. I'm going to put you on game on how to actually figure that out without having to go to the bedroom with him. I call it catching print, and I'm going to teach you exactly how to do it. Why? Because I don't want you to be like me. I was young in these streets, and I wasn't catching print, and then I ended up with a Samoan that had a 3-incher, an AirPod. I ended up with a Nigerian that had an 11. Grew up with the size of a continent. I didn't know what to do with it. So I want to help you so that you're not in that situation. Now, I think of catching print in 3 different categories. An A bulge, which is like an A cup, right? This is where the D stops halfway at the side. The B bulge, B cup, is where the D actually ends right at the side. And then we're skipping the C bulge, girl. The G bulge, the D is the D. This is where the D goes past the sack. Okay? So I'm going to review it with you, and then you're going to let me know if you've learned how to catch print at the end of this video. Okay.
Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and once again we are on part like what 663,000 of women contradicting themselves on a daily basis. Okay, as you guys saw in the first video, that a gay man absolutely trying to women catch males print. I don't understand what's going on in the world today. Like, I didn't know this was a thing. Let me land. um I was under the understanding that body shaming was wrong. We had the whole women's fat community saying, I'm allowed to be in a fat body. You're fat. You're not in a fat body. We discussed that later. But I thought we were under the understanding that body shaming was bad. I'm assuming now it's only bad if it's men doing it, of course, not if it's men happening. Who cares? But let's just follow this logic and I'm happy at least that now we have a catalog of women, can confirm, that have openly stated on TikTok. Of course, we can see the video that they're celebrating this, like they're happy about this new phenomenon of being able to catch quote unquote print. They have a whole diagram of like A cups to whatever, you know what I'm saying? They have a whole plan. That's a layer. But at least now we know the women that are perfectly happy body shaming. So when it does happen to them, kids need to be safe for the back. And we can consistently say, shut up. Like, we don't want to hear the crying and bitching because it's your new life now. But let's get into some of the videos though, because I'm not gonna lie, some of the videos are flipping.
I just got done with the gym. And I've been on catching a print TikTok, and oh my god, after learning how to do that, it's like the gym is not the same place for me. Like, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. CV is not intentional.
All right, correct me at any point. Did she just confirm that she went to the gym and started to sexually eye down men? Is that not assault? Wasn't these women saying for the 2 or 3 years? I don't feel safe going to the gym. Men keep assaulting me with their eyes. But we have Madame over here openly stating it like goofy. Everyone's like, oh my, yes, queen. Yes. Find them prints. The A cup. Doing here. I'm trying to understand, where is the logic? Because if it's wrong, it should be wrong all the time, no? Because if it's only wrong when it's happening to you, is it really wrong? Like, let's just stop this. And this is a common pattern when it comes to these type of women. Like, I'm trying to follow the logic, but there is no logic when it comes to them. I'm trying to understand. Like, I'm starting to believe the quote unquote manosphere. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing there's no logic when it comes to them at all. Yes, I'm an independent woman, but I want a man to pay for me. What do we do? Let's get into the rest of the videos, bro, because I'm not gonna lie, it gets worse.
The best part about catching fish is knowing that, like, since forever, men went on to law being like, oh, you're so fake, you wear push-up bras, you stuff your bra, like, boob this, catfish that. Now we can catch your apron, and we know for a fact it's not a B+. There's no bombshell bra coming to save your print. And yeah, I might have been back in your panties since the beginning of time, but like on the day-to-day basis, like a casual photo that you're going to like use to catch print, I'm not doing that. And like, I know we are days away from the insufferable like straight male podcast talking about how like, oh, you know, women can look at us and a funny joke, but if we look at women like, oh, it's different and we're sexualizing them, and they're going to think like they did their big one. I don't even care. Nobody could ever make me feel bad about catching prey. When I'm bored, I'll go catch prey. If I'm being productive, I probably think about the next time I'm going to catch prey.
Okay, one sec. First of all, okay, a lot of shit went in that video. First of all, who is packing their pants? I was not. She said since the start of time. When was this a thing? I've never ever heard someone say men put shit in their pants to make it look crazy. I've seen some videos where like they're doing it for pranks, but brothers do this. Okay, so let me follow the logic. If you do this as a dating method, eventually she's gonna realize you were lying. So what's the goal? What's the goal there? But let me focus on the other shit she said. All right. So I'm assuming that she's had many a man tell her she's a fraud because she puts this shit in her bra. From her facade, from the way she looks like, I could assume she has no chest. Um. Okay. So what? It's revenge. So don't say, "Oh my god, I'm catching a print." Say, "I want revenge for the men that body shame me because I have a flat chest. Now I'm getting revenge." Let's keep it consistently. Let's just be real. But they don't want this. They want to be morally right while being wrong. You understand? Um. And what did she say towards the end of the video? I don't even remember what she said.
If I'm being productive, I'm probably.
And she genuinely like softcore admitted to being an absolute whore. If I'm bored, I'm gonna catch print. If I'm doing this, I'm gonna catch print. That's whore. That's a whore. Let's just stop. Like, what are we doing?
The way that men are reacting to how women are catching print now is insane because you guys had no issue body shaming women, talking about how their boob sizes are too small or too big, etc. Now all of a sudden, you guys don't like to be objectified. Yeah, it really sucks, doesn't it? Thank you to our king, Anwar White. We love you very much because now these men are getting a taste of their own medicine. Yeah, it doesn't feel right to be looked at as an object and to be objectified and judged based off that size, right? Yeah, now you know how women have been feeling for centuries. And I bet you they still won't care about how women are treated in this society after this whole social experiment. And it's so funny how they're getting so bad in the comments being like, oh, this shit isn't even accurate. A. Lowercase a. Even. Y'all can't even handle a scratch of what women have been going through. And it shows. Love you guys.
Yeah, I'm seeing a common demographic that are saying this flat chest. They keep focus on this flat chest. But my whole thing is, I thought the proof it was wrong. But first of all, I love the way they always love to say, I quote, "Women have been going through this. Madam, you don't know this. You're talking out of your ass crack. Let's just," right? Women have not been going because women were not whores en masse as they are today. We can confirm that. And the point of the matter is, he did absolutely nothing to prove that this is morally right because they keep trying to prove this as we're not body shaming, we're just doing it back. Because I'm not understanding the logic here. You complain about it happening to you, so you do it too. Because this all proves that the only thing stopping women from doing it is not having the ability. That's all this proves. This all this proves. And I genuinely believe if women had the strength that men have en masse, and men didn't have it, we would be in the they would do worse. I believe that honestly and realistically, because all this is proved as women. The only thing stopping them from doing things men do and worse is not having the ability. Like, this bitch is crazy. And then she does this whole like cutesy thing. Let's just stop. You're nuts. You're crazy. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, what if it's the other way around? But if it was the other way around, babe? Babe. Hey, yes, over here. It is the other way around. It's always been the other way around since the beginning of time. And it's actively the other way around right now. Right. right now in 2026, at this very moment that you're thinking this, and at the very moment that I'm filming this. I know. Is that crazy? Me and my homegirls just gonna be walking around catching print. You're not even gonna know that we're catching your print. We're just gonna look at you, look at each other. A. Look at you, look at each other. B. Look at you, look at each other. Probably disagree. I'll say A, she'll say B, and then we move on with our lives. You guys are actively raping, abusing, financially, physically, emotionally. Women carrying your seed, abusing them while they're holding your human child. It is the other way around. And you're an A, by the way. I can tell.
And I'm leaving it out of that video. I'm not gonna lie. This is what I mean by I'm starting to believe the epidemic of women are mentally retarded. Because let me understand. You're trying to make it bad because quote unquote to you the beginning of time. Ma'am, you've not been alive since the beginning of time. You cannot prove this. And this is not a common thing because since the beginning of time, we've had social stigma for the whorish behavior that happens en masse now. This is the difference. Okay. And the thing is, whenever any of these women say this has been happening, they always speak about specific. In their minds, they're thinking of specific times where they were shamed for this. They don't care about all women. They care about what happened to them, and this is revenge. But my whole thing is now these same women will play victim when the same behavior is then brought upon them back. You get what I'm trying to say? I fucked it up, but you get what I'm trying to say. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But then when they start crying and then, you know what I'm saying, get on the videos and shit, people will have sympathy. I might even have sympathy, but I'm choosing to not. And quote unquote, I've seen a lot of videos here with catching Prince or something. I dare thee. I dare thee. Because every single video I see catching, I pray to God I see another body shame attack. We need to bring back body shaming. The fat bitches need to go. Can confirm this. I was fat as shit. I'm in the process of losing. Can confirm. We need to bring back straight shaming tactic because this is what happens when are left in control. Stigmas that we allow. Understand? I pray to we do a factory reset back to 2000 before all of this bullshit was going on, before this tomfoolery. And yeah, anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. To the gay guy, what's his name? Anwar? Something like that. Bring him to the front. He needs to be put on trial for this epidemic. He's personally accountable for this. No woman had the idea. He put on the table and he needs to be put on trial for this. I'm pushing for capital punishment. And he needs to suffer the consequences of all of these actions. But anyways, and if you guys agree with the video, comment down below what you want me to react to next. Like the video and subscribe. I appreciate that a lot. See you man in the next one.